Now we're recording.
Now we're recording. So 3, 2. Love doing that. Dos Dan presents #Sudbury at M.I.C's Canadian Eatery and Whiskey Pub. We're here today. We're gonna shoot the shit. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have some whiskey. We're gonna have some beer. We're gonna have some food. So on we go.
So like every day, except we're
every day
in the town, which is great.
So right on. Today we got. We're gonna start talking with about the '80s. Just a thing that we remembered back when we were really young. You could just dial 4 digits and you're able to get to somebody. So if
the last four digits
of the phone number. So you got to dial whatever, instead of dialing what we all do now, 10 digits, we only had to dial the last 4 if they were in your area. So I grew up in Hanmer, so it was 969. And
I grew up in Balcarron, so it was 897.
And then, bam, we were able to call our friends and neighbors.
Sir, wonderful.
Fantastic,
waitress.
Thank you so much.
No
It's looking so great.
This one right here is the Pike Creek.
Cool.
Here.
That's great, that's mine.
Collingwood right here.
That's for me.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Good stuff.
That's all set here.
Yes, everything is great. So our appetizers will be the mussels. We're gonna get the, what else was there? I can't even remember now.
I already forgot.
Yeah. Okay, just bring us 3 randoms.
Sounds good. Perfect.
you.
We'll do.
That was a terrible pour.
That was a terrible pour. That was a terrible pour.
I know. I just said that.
Almost good. We're good. We're good. So where's yours?
Dude, you stole my joke. Fuck. That was
Good stuff.
not good.
So to M.I.C's,
yeah,
Pike, this is the
one
Pike
of my
Creek,
favorite places.
and yours is the Collingwood.
Collingwood.
So let's see how it goes. It's
Smells
looking
good. That kind of tastes like that Swedish stuff.
This was strong.
That one's pretty strong too.
Yeah, this was a good strong one. That's good. That's very good whiskey.
Really good.
So I'm going to top myself up because I guess,
Well, how full do you want it, man?
well, a beer.
Okay. Well, I'm waiting for my terrible pour to go down.
There, that's it. So we ordered our local stacked. This is the local brewery here. They've been around for probably 15 years.
It's the first time I've had it.
Really?
Yeah.
I've had stacked before.
I've never
It's
had
all
that
right.
way.
It's all right.
That's
So,
pretty good.
4 digits. Back in the 1980s, like I said, you were able to just pick up a phone, and if they were in your area, just dial the last 4 digits. So, different things for different times, considering that now we have to dial 10 digits,
Yeah.
and everything is digital, if that makes any sense. We had to do it on the damn 1, 2.
With the giant foam
Yeah.
cord that reached like
Right.
40 feet
40
down the
feet that
hall.
got tangled up.
Yeah, that got into
then-
your room.
You'd be like running away from your brother or sister, and you get it too far, and you're like, and you're like, get
That actually happened to me.
I see, that's what I mean. It was a thing.
Yeah.
The 1980s had a lot of great things like that. Silly things we don't even think about now because everything is cordless and Wi-Fi. You actually had to. We were talking about the pizza oven thingy, right?
Yeah.
Now you can make a pizza in 2 minutes,
Yeah.
750 degrees. Like
Which is
literally, when
ridiculous.
we were growing up in the 80s, you had to, it literally took 25, 30 minutes. Like you had to wait for your pizza. But it was so damn good.
It was
I don't
way
know.
better than it is now.
I definitely would have to try a 2-minute pizza to
Well, you
figure
gotta-
out how it would.
You can get your oven up to 750 degrees, but it's on a cleaning cycle and it's locked in there for
Locked in for like 3-4 hours,
Yeah.
and it.
makes no sense.
I don't know. I just see. I still think of things like that in the home.
Nostalgic.
We used to always say, we would always, like, you go to work or you rush out to go to a doctor's appointment or something. Back in the 80s, it was always like, oh no, did I leave the stove on?
Yeah.
Is my iron still on?
Yeah.
An oven going at like 750 degrees, it scares me kind of, because I'm like,
Burn the house down.
shit's gonna set on fire.
Well, that's the funny thing is those stoves nowadays are built to like withstand that. You couldn't do that with a stove from the 80s. It would literally fall apart.
I disagree.
You think?
Yeah, I do, because I remember like old refrigerators. They used to be lead lined. So
Oh, that
if, like
sounds
you were
healthy.
in like if you were in a nuclear holocaust, you could clean out the fridge, close the door, and you'd literally be safe.
Just hiding. Okay.
Right? But like if you like when you got out of the fridge, like everything around you'd be decimated.
Yeah, like
But-
Chernobyl?
Yeah, well,
That happened
I
in
guess
the 80s
so.
too.
Yeah, see, I wonder if anybody had a fridge.
Probably not. What else was fun about the 80s?
Lawn darts.
Yeah, those got outlawed.
Lawn darts, BB guns,
One kid
playing in the
loses an
streets.
All of a sudden, it's hands across Canada for banning lawn darts.
Trespassing. We were able to go anywhere in the 80s, literally.
And our parents didn't want us back in the house
That's
till like 10 o'clock so we can get up and go to school.
not in the house. Yeah, it didn't matter. You could do anything you wanted as long as it wasn't in the house. Which is kind of strange. You were allowed to eat there, clean there, shower,
Take
go to the
care of
bathroom. Take care of yourself.
No, take care of your parents' house.
Yeah. Take care of your parents' house.
'Cause you did
But as
chores.
soon as 8 a.m. hit on a Saturday morning,
Yeah.
they were like, turn the damn cartoons off and get the hell outside.
Yeah.
That's something I do like to talk about, though, because I find a lot of people stereotype that our parents didn't give a shit about us, and I kind of disagree. I think it was just a different time. It was just easier for our parents to just say, "Get out of the house," because we always had a group of friends to go to. It's
Yeah.
not like we were alone, and it was
No.
like, "Get out of the house," and you're like by yourself sitting on the curb.
No, you dial four digits, your
dial
friend
four
would show up.
digits,
Off you go.
right? And you're out for the day.
Yeah. I mean, it was, we had a lot of freedom. And as much as you want to give kids freedom today, it's like,
That's
what are
it.
they going to do with it?
We were allowed to go set fires,
Yeah, I know.
which is crazy.
And build forts and trees and all kinds of
but
wild-
literally, if we set a fire and it got out of control, because we actually did set fires and we did learn how to stomp them out and stuff like that all on our own. But I'm just saying, if the fire did get out of control and you burnt down half the bush, in the end, it was pretty much like, don't play with matches. Listen to Smokey the Bear.
that-
And it was like, oh, sorry, I fucked up.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like, okay, don't do it again.
That actually happened to my brother.
See? Right? See? That's
And
funny.
I'm not
'cause it's
surprised.
true. So true.
Yeah, we were always playing with matches. Well, controlled. Wasn't playing. We were setting fires.
I think everything in our generation was meant to burn. Because they literally gave us matches. We were allowed to buy cigarettes in a store or a vending machine.
Cigarettes and vending machines, that's an 80s thing.
Right? We used to be able to get 3-packs. 3-packs of cigarettes with the anchors on them. Anchor smokes?
Yeah.
You remember those?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I used to get those. They
Really
were like
old dogs.
$1.50 for 3.
Yeah.
It's
You go with
hilarious.
a bunch of quarters you saved up. I didn't buy the Anchor ones, but I remember going
There was
to
only one place I knew that had the Anchor ones. It was but right by the Hammer Tavern. The Hamlet was that corner store they used to be there. I can't remember
Oh,
I can't even remember what the name of it was.
yeah, I think
It's
I
no
remember
longer
the
there.
store.
But yeah, there was a corner store there, and yeah, you could go in there and buy a 3-pack of. They came in cellophane.
Yeah.
Thing, cellophane. You just
Yeah, I never bought a 3-pack.
pulled out your smoke, smoked it.
My mom wanted to be the cool mom, so she would
Supply your smokes.
kind of, a little bit. And look at me now, I'm thriving,
You're thriving. Good job.
living with my buddy. Shit.
Man, the 80s had so many really cool things. Everything we did.
There's some things that weren't cool when you look back.
Like what? Kids
Like-
on milk cartons?
Well, that and neon colored spandex and shit.
Oh.
Remember that shit?
Well, yeah.
No, but they're not just bicycle
You know what?
shorts.
No, I get it.
People
but
were wearing them
think
everywhere.
I know, but I think fashion is supposed to be exactly that. It's just fashion. It goes through its phases.
Yeah, those are not
It's just
fashionable,
that
dude.
certain people shouldn't
Did you
be
have a
allowed
pair?
to wear certain things.
Did you have a pair?
No. Maybe a
had to
t-shirt.
ponder that.
Maybe a t-shirt, but I never had spandex.
You had a spandex
shorts.
t-shirt?
I never. No, neon. Not spandex. I never had spandex anything.
Well, that's what I was getting.
Yeah, no, I never had the. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, my parents were very much against a lot of things. So I wasn't actually like jogging pants.
Yeah.
Was not a thing when I was growing up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, jogging pants were only for the backyard, and that's it. And I had like maybe one pair of jogging pants. Everything else I wore corduroy pants.
Yeah, me too. I was just gonna say corduroy pants.
You know,
man.
stuff like that. But yeah, and
Like,
then I'd come home with grass stains and I'd get in shit. Why are you not supposed to be playing? I'm like, wow.
How am I gonna get these
Yeah,
stains
like
out?
come on now. Play soccer, play hockey, you know, all the stupid things.
Yeah,
of course,
outdoors.
You know,
I remember playing
dig
hockey
holes.
on the outdoor rink in the late 80s, and it was minus 30, and I had a hooded shirt on, skates, no socks, because I wanted to be like Paul Coffey.
Yep,
And,
super cool.
Yeah, and then
Makes you skate faster.
allegedly, you're basically running on ice.
Right? Yeah. Well.
But yeah, I remember, like, I couldn't do that now. Like, I'd freeze my ass off.
No, you wouldn't. You'd be fine. So, because I always remember going out to the outdoor rinks too. But I'd always start with all this stuff on. I'd have, because I always layer. I layer everything. A lot of the time I got t-shirt with another undershirt under that.
Something
with
you
the
learned in the
sweater,
80s?
The coat. I don't know. It's you'd rather have too much clothes than not enough. Because
Yeah.
where we live,
Take off layers, I get it.
and like you said earlier, like how much freedom did we have when we were younger? So I always wanted to make sure I was warm and comfortable.
I remember being like 9 years old, and my parents were like, make sure you're home at 10.
I know. I
Can you
never
imagine?
got that. It was a supper time. My
Oh,
parents
really?
raised
No,
supper
we were
time,
playing till it
supper time,
was
supper
dark,
time.
and we had school
So
the next day.
it was always just supper time,
Yeah.
whatever. On school nights, you're early. You get off school, you go home, you snack out, you eat supper, then you screwed off with and went with everybody.
I remember that good feeling when you got off the bus.
Oh man.
I don't get that anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Like back in the 80s, like you get off the bus and you're like,
You had
"Oh, I'm
things to look
so
forward to."
Yeah, I'm so excited for the weekend,
Right?
man.
It was, or whatever, just any day of the week. You finally got out of prison.
Yeah.
You know, like, because that's what school is. It's like designed like a prison.
Yeah.
Like, even the school bus, like prison buses are yellow. What is that telling you? So you kind of like off the bus running, get as much shit as you got to done. You know, your parents would got homework. You better do your fucking homework, and then you kind of just throw your book bag or your whatever.
The only
knapsack
difference
to
is the
corner and then-
warden wanted to get rid of you.
yeah, right?
You're a
I
kid.
know, right? That's so true. That's exactly what the 80s was. Do as you're told, but not around me.
Yeah.
It's great parenting advice. You know, tell you the truth though, it's true. Kids should have a little bit more. Parents should just let kids go and scrape themselves and
Yeah.
hurt themselves, and you know, come
That's
home.
how you
and
learn, man.
Tell the parents
Go
the
ahead, touch
story.
the
and then-
stove.
yeah, you know, tell the parent
what
the story, and the
happens.
parent goes, "You're full of shit. You didn't do that."
Yeah.
I got that story a lot when I was
know.
younger. Where'd you go all day? Oh, I was here. I was there. You know, I biked all the way over there. No, you didn't. Okay, I didn't. What are you gonna do?
Do you remember Finish Your
Plate?
Plate?
Finish your plate. Damn it,
That was
sucked.
one that sucked,
It
man.
sucked.
Like
Finish
you made
Your
too much food. That's your fault.
Finish your
That should be on you. But you finished your plate, man.
And you didn't have an
Otherwise,
option. Parent, you didn't get asked, what would you like for supper tonight?
No, it's you're gonna eat what I give
Yeah,
you.
it's pork chop night, or it's, you know, whatever, meat pie night, or shepherd's pie night, or
Well, my dad, it was always steak night.
steak night. Well, that's fine.
Like, I like
have
steak
steak
now,
all the
but
time.
as a kid, I had so much of it that I hated it. But things were cheaper.
What I did enjoy though is so it went from structure to no structure at all. If you notice, so by the time you hit about 10, 11, 12 years old, the next thing you know, it started to be like, what do you want for supper?
Yeah.
Or the classic, make your own.
I'm taking craft dinner and hot dogs.
Right? So it always started like when you were younger, it was always at the dinner table.
Yeah.
And then it moved over to the couch watching TV.
Yeah, the older you got, the further
Right?
away from the dinner table
You got it. Yeah, it was funny how
Yeah.
that kind of happened.
I think that happens still now, though.
I think it's
Like, we tried to do it, and as they got older, they got further away.
That's a weird one, because I think because that happened and our parents let us get away with it, I'm pretty sure that most families, when they sit down to eat supper, they never ever eat at a table. I don't even know what a dining room is used for anymore, besides like maybe Christmas dinner. So you use your dining room once a year. They make the supper, whoever it is, they puts in the plate, put in their bowl, and then they screw off to wherever they're going, their bedroom, the couch, whatever.
It wasn't like that with me, though.
Well, as you got older.
No, I mean, with
But
the
even
girls.
like you guys actually ate at the table.
And there's no cell phones, no tablets, no nothing.
That's good stuff. Yeah, I tried.
It was hard to drag them to the table because of the fact electronics and everything. They're like, give me 5 minutes. It's like, no, man, it's ready now.
Because that was
Get
something.
your fucking ass down here.
We tried to do that, had the dinner at the table, but I don't know. I guess at 15, 16, that's when it's kind of like, screw you, I don't want
I know. Rebellious.
Well, you kind of let it go. It's not so much rebellion. You could force it and say, no, screw you.
Yeah, I know, but then they're going to resent you, right?
Whatever. Kids resenting parents.
That's a new thing.
That's a new thing. Love that.
Yeah, the 80s, man.
And moving into the 90s is great too, because like I said, as we got older, the rules got loose, but it was like, the difference between right and wrong.
No. It went from the difference in the 80s to now there's consequences.
Right? But did we?
I didn't, but my uncle got me out of a lot of trouble because he worked for the police.
Oh.
Yeah.
Habeas corpus?
No.
Is that a valid thing right now? Am I saying the right thing?
No.
Habeas corpus?
I don't think so.
There is no statute of limitations in Canada, right? Doesn't matter the crime?
No, it's just Mickey Mouse shit.
I can't believe that he just admitted to me that I'm doing this with a fucking criminal.
No.
I feel embarrassed and ashamed.
No. Not a criminal.
Is my house a halfway house?
No. What? Do you want it to be?
No! Just checking.
No, we just
Who's your
got
parole officer?
Well, you've met him secretly. No, we got in a little trouble all the time, and then
That's another thing. The little bit of trouble that we got into, like I said, there were no real consequences unless you actually
not for me.
did real trouble. Because I don't know. I always found that growing up, we could do so much. We were able to do so much.
It was fun though.
Whatever you thought about, you could do. It was so stupid.
I feel like I'm gonna say something really bad, and it's admissible. So
Okay,
let's say
don't do that.
Hello.
Awesome. We're getting some appetizers.
Nice. I've never tried mussels. I've tried.
I just figured the mussels would be really good. Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Sorry?
Here.
Yes.
Nice.
That's good. Huge
That actually
portions
is
too.
really good.
Triplets.
Oh, that looks so good.
And
Love the protein.
Oh my God.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Grab at the moment.
I think we're
No,
going to
we're
be great.
Enjoy.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Good stuff.
We'll get into that in a bit.
This smells like bacon. It's got bacon.
Yeah, I know.
Pork and bacon. So if you want one of these to make it so that we're not totally eating with our hands.
Well, we're classy.
Well,
I mean, we get fucked up in the backyard all summer.
Well, considering that we don't normally do this with food, this is not a thing for us.
No.
So, like, we do eat food. We don't just drink, but doing what we're doing and eating food is not something we normally do.
No.
Good stuff. What do you want to try first?
I'm gonna try the mussels.
You want to try? Okay,
Yeah,
let's
I
try a
wanna-
couple mussels. Go ahead. Grab the mussels that you want. They're just I think they're oysters, dude.
Well, don't say
It's the
that.
same
Oysters
thing.
look like snot.
I think they're the
tried
same
those before
thing.
too, and
These are great.
Yacked.
Mussels and oysters are great. No? I think they're fantastic. Oh, that's like back bacon.
it's like, what?
Back bacon. A little nice stick.
Yeah, but you gotta get the thing out, dude.
The mussel,
Yeah.
this is how you do it. That's good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do. Just peel it open. That's it. Wow, so good.
M.I.C, man. Everything you
That
make
was
is
so good. Really good stuff. I can't believe it.
I think I got sand.
Sand. There's no sand. It's probably salt.
Maybe salt.
Kosher salt. Good, nice and coarse.
Yeah, those are good. I'd get those again.
I love kosher salt. Those were really good.
I'll take
Riblets?
another one, dude.
It was good. Told you, right? I know you were kind of like, I don't know.
Well, I was
Too
thinking
sure
like
about that.
clams and oysters. Like I've had
They're-
fried clams, but those are good.
I'm pretty sure that mussels and oysters are the same thing.
No.
Would you be able to confirm that with a?
Mussels and oysters, Darren claims they're the same.
Well, they seem to be the same anyway. But just use your hands, you foolish meathead.
Yeah, you do at home.
Yeah, right? Like I never eat with utensils. The hardest is soup. You know? You ever tried to eat soup without a utensil?
Yeah, just drink it.
Drink it. It's no longer soup then, it's a drink.
I know, it goes great with whiskey.
Mussels and oysters are almost the same thing, but mussels are in fresh water and oysters are in salt water. Pretty much
There you
almost
go.
The only difference.
Okay.
They gotta be smaller, way smaller.
Well, like I said,
fresh
they're
water.
so similar. And then there's like escargots. You like escargot?
No, I actually did when I was a kid, apparently.
That's really good too. Surprising. Done in garlic butter, really good stuff. Well, even this, oh man. Riblets.
Wow.
Oh, did you get the,
Second piece of bone, man.
yeah, it's a riblet. So you
I
gotta
know, but
like peel it all off. Really like that.
yeah, some of those,
I want to try potato skin. And then, thank you, sir.
you're welcome, sir.
Because this is potato skins. Like, such a great food group.
Yeah,
This should be a food group.
it is.
It
It's
is?
a vegetable.
Well, I don't know. I don't think it's fully a
I mean,
vegetable.
I'm not an expert or anything, but
But potato skins got like, basically like, you can do so much with a potato,
I don't know.
right? You take out this and you fill it with cheese and stuff, there you got a potato skin. So when you
Very
take all that
versatile.
inside stuff that you got, make mashed potatoes or whatever with it.
All right, I'm gonna
Fry it
try
up. Croutons, no, not croutons.
Let's try the dip. Let's see what comes of this.
That's what you did.
What?
I feel foolish.
Not surprised.
That's just, adding the sour cream is always good. Is that like the gold stuff?
Just sour cream.
No. Oh well.
Nothing fancy.
So, hot topic that we had. I have another piece of this bacon. This is good stuff. Just because you were, I'm a Van Halen fan. I don't know if you like Def Leppard, but
I
you're like, give me your take on that. You're like, they're the same.
No, I feel like that entire genre of music sounds the same to me.
Sounds the same.
Yeah.
So you talk
Like
like
that really
hairband
high
era?
electric guitar stuff that's just the same kind of riffs. Like, don't get me wrong, Eddie Van Halen was a great guitarist and he can do some wild shit. I just feel like the music they put out other than the guitar solos, all those songs fall along the same thing. That's all I'm saying. Like Prism and Boston and all those bands. Def Leppard.
The thing that I liked about
Van
the music
Halen.
that we grew up with was that every band literally had its own sound. Nobody sounded the same. You could say, okay, like all the glam metal hair bands, okay? You can line up 5 of them, and
It's very rare to get a
they
unique.
have a different sound. Each band was unique. They might have fallen under the same category, but they were not the same band. Not like in the 90s where all of a sudden you turn on the radio, you heard the next 3 songs, and it literally sounded like
So
the same band.
basically what I'm saying,
And you're like, what's going on here?
but what I'm saying is I used to listen to like more metal growing up. And the only reason I listened to that stuff is because my brother put me onto it. My
Yeah.
oldest brother, who's
But-
like in his 50s now.
If you wanted to, like Van Halen,
Or
I don't know.
60s.
I don't think maybe you got enough Van Halen. Because they were
I don't know. I listened
from
to their top 5 songs.
1981 to 1985, Van Halen was the biggest band in the world.
Yeah, I just
And-
don't understand why. Because there's a
And then there was
ton of
Def
bands that sound-
Leppard, but the difference is the fan base. All the dudes were listening to Van Halen. All the chicks were listening to Def Leppard. That's the difference.
I don't know, man. I just find they all have that same basic sound.
Oh,
The lyrics might be different. Like, you hear their top 5 biggest songs on the radio all the time.
but
And you hear, well, not Def Leppard, but like other stations, you hear their top 5 songs, and those top 5 songs sound exactly like the other top 5 songs.
you think?
To a degree,
Because like, if you
it's
took-
not
okay.
like Ozzy Osbourne in the 80s. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
His was different.
That's where you're going, like just metal, okay? Because like Blizzard of Oz and Diary of a Madman were like metal albums.
Yeah.
But Ozzy always had that ballad heart. So there was always lighter songs that came with
Yeah.
his metal stuff. I still to this day don't understand the Prince of Darkness thing with Ozzy, because when you listen to Crazy Train,
Yeah.
you listen to Changes. You
Well, that's
sorry.
so that's somebody evolving.
Nah,
Yes.
because Changes and
How about the way
Goodbye to
that-
Romance. Those were older songs, and he did what was it? It was Road to Nowhere. Those are more like late '80s, early '90s. Every band had to have a ballad. Metallica did,
Oh, I know, but they went in the wrong direction.
and they totally
didn't evolve.
Like, they were like, yeah, we got to do a ballad for radio songs, and nothing
there's
else
a
matters,
difference.
and Unforgiven, and you kind of look at those songs. They're kind of like subpar songs for a great band. Right? But when you listen to Def Leppard, like every one of their songs was based off ballads. So, of course you're gonna get like what you're saying, but Van Halen didn't have ballads back in the day. They didn't. They did a lot of covers,
Okay.
but they were all about sex, drugs, and rock and roll, Van Halen.
So were all of them.
No, not in their music.
Yeah.
Guns N' Roses was
No,
sex,
but
drugs,
that's
and rock and roll.
but that's my point. Guns N' Roses and bands like that, Motley Crue, they didn't sound like Van Halen.
Oh,
You see what
they
I'm saying?
couldn't, because Van
No, but they
Halen
had
was
a
like a
unique sound.
theatrical show.
Yeah. So you're
When
talking about
David Lee Roth went on stage. He blew people away. He made women cream in their pants and made men wish that they were him in the leather pants on stage.
Okay.
It was crazy.
I don't know, man. I just feel like all those bands in the 80s, like there's a difference between East Coast and West Coast, and like Guns N' Roses or Prism or Boston or all those, like they both made a mark for themselves, all these bands.
But they
on
all sounded
each
differently.
coast.
They all sounded
so
different.
what I'm saying is like I prefer the 80s bands that weren't like heavy metal, but like they were from a different coast. They had a different sound. That's my point.
Oh, well, yeah, obviously.
And the only reason Van Halen's any good is because Eddie Van Halen.
No.
Yeah, man.
Dude, I'm telling you, it was David Lee Roth. And the
You
Eddie
think?
Van Halen thing came after. David Lee Roth on stage was sexual fucking magic. He was. He'd show up like wrecked out of his fucking mind. You gotta see that guy. He was probably the best frontman of all time. When he went out on stage, did he create magic? A lot of the songs, even on the albums, were kind of off the cuff singing. He doesn't, like a lot of those hair bands, they had the melody to the song, and the song flowed with the melody. But if you listen to Van Halen, a lot of that's not the case. He adds a lot of ad-lib into his songs. He's just free singing as the rest of the band is playing.
Yeah.
Adds an artistic form. Kind of like what Queen did. Because Queen is known for their like being more of a theatrical band
Yeah,
than
like
being
Kiss.
a rock and roll band.
Just like Kiss. No, Kiss was all
I know what you're saying. I know. Kiss was different because they did both, but they've always tried to be recognized as a rock and roll band.
Yeah, but they knew they weren't that great.
I don't know.
It's true, man.
There's millions of people that
pretty
would
sure
totally disagree with that one.
Gene Simmons.
And I have a hard time. I'm agreeing with you on this. I'm like, whoop, leaning to your side because I kind of treated Kiss like Spinal Tap. You remember Spinal Tap?
A little bit.
Fake band.
Yeah.
Did a movie.
Yeah.
You know, this is Spinal Tap.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
And they were more like movie magic type of thing than actually
think
doing
that's
music.
what
But
they were
both
going
bands actually did their own music.
Yeah.
Had albums, but Kiss went a little further.
Well, they took
Obviously.
it way too far.
Like literally they have silverware sets that say Kiss on it.
Yeah.
Like everything
Oh,
that you can think of
they
has
wanted to
Kiss
be
on
commercial.
it. Well, they wanted to make money.
Yeah, which is how you do that is commercial.
Yeah, but I don't consider anything music commercial because
they
it comes from an
definitely were.
artistic side. It always starts as the artistic. It's the same thing Black Album, dude. After Metallica, everybody shit on them. Black Album happened, everybody was like, yeah, I understand, man. You know, and there was good songs on there, Sad But True, Wherever I May Roam.
It's funny
you know,
because people
things like
still
that.
listen to it.
Ah, I know.
They buy
But
it, they download
As
it.
soon as Load came out, I'm sure they saw a huge drop in their record sales.
The thing is, now it's longevity, right? Like those few songs on those last albums, even though I'm not a fan of it, they have longevity. There are a ton of people that still love those couple of songs on Load and Reload.
Oh, well,
Yeah, they play
because
them on the radio.
But a lot of those songs were covers too,
I know.
right? Not
Well,
Whiskey
just
and Jarro, but you know, we were talking about it earlier. We were listening to it before on our way here. It's
was that
what's his name? Damn it, I can't remember. But it's covered by Metallica, and
Yeah, that was Whiskey in a Jar, I think.
no.
Oh no, it was
No,
the trucking song.
Here I Go.
Yeah, that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that one there, that's a. Why can't I think of
I can't think of the name.
the original?
We're old,
guy,
dude.
The original guy. But yeah, so Van Halen, I think, is a band that should be more above because they weren't really a hair band. They were a real rock and roll band in the 1980s. And if it wasn't for all the drugs and sex that David Lee Roth went through, they never would have became Van Hagar, which I could never get around.
That was terrible.
I could never get it. The sound changed completely. You could tell the difference between the Sammy Hagar Van Halen and the David Lee Roth Van Halen.
Yeah.
100%.
I'm not saying they're terrible.
No. Because
I'm just saying
obviously,
they
like all
all
these
sound
bands
the
have got
same to me.
fantastic songs.
Yeah.
We grew up with them. We listened to them 1,000 times. But it's just distinct differences in certain little things, like even Axl Rose, his theatrics, right? So
Yeah.
he'd go, I'm pissed off today. I don't like the world, so I'm going to tell everybody that just bought a $50 ticket to go fuck themselves.
Yeah, it's not very nice.
You know what I mean?
Didn't that happen in Canada?
Yeah, that was, no, in Montreal, but it wasn't really a fuck you. It was the night that James Hetfield got burnt by the pyros.
Oh,
in
yeah,
Montreal.
that's right.
And
Because of theatrics.
Well,
Technically.
whatever. And then as Guns N' Roses came on to cover,
But you
Axl
noticed,
said, "Oh, I got a bad throat, something," and then it started a huge riot. There were fires, everything. Like Montreal turned to shit for about
Did you notice
35 minutes, 40 minutes.
that like in the 80s, a lot of those bands didn't have the pyrotechnics and all that stuff?
Yeah, I know.
People went to see them because now it's theatrical.
Yes. Well, it has to be because people can't do things without something shiny or a light show or something. But the original
So
band
it's
to
an
do that-
audience problem.
The original band to do that was Pink Floyd, dude.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like, and you're
I believe
talking
that.
late 70s. Like every other band, if you look at like the Shock Factor stuff, so you had like Alice Cooper, you had Kiss, you had Ozzy Osbourne for Shock Factor stuff, right? And basically they didn't use lights and stuff either. What they did was they like bit heads off chickens and did like obscene things. And why would you do that? It's like, I don't know. But I sold 30 million more albums.
I heard there was a rubber bat or some shit. Like it wasn't real.
Oh, the Ozzy thing.
Yeah, or
the Ozzy with the bat.
Or he thought it was a rubber bat.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not quite sure.
He got a lot of shit.
I do know that like there was the live chicken thing with Alice Cooper, and it wasn't even Alice Cooper. He threw it in the crowd. And it was the crowd that destroyed the chicken. There
Really?
were feathers everywhere.
That's hilarious.
Absolutely insanity.
I don't know. What else happened in the 80s that was funny?
80s, funny 80s. Star Search,
Oh, God.
the original American Idol, with Ed McMahon.
That's like beating a dead horse. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, with Ed McMahon.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
And
The guy with the big checks.
that never happened apparently. Mandela effect.
Really? Oh, is that a thing that never happened?
You could search that up too. Yeah, apparently. We never received mail with Ed McMahon's photo on it that said, "Do this and I'll come to your house with a big ass check." We never saw those commercials with Ed McMahon knocking on the door, giving you
that
just
affects
won
me,
the
man.
$1 million sweepstakes because all of that is bullshit. Mandela effect totally kicked in and erased everything.
I think they're trying to make people feel manipulated and dumb.
Manipulated and dumb.
Yeah, with that whole Mandela effect.
Oh my goodness.
Like someone who's
It is real,
Yeah,
right?
that is a real Mandela effect. It didn't happen, but a lot of people actually agree with you guys and have that false memory too.
Absolutely, and it's not a
It's
false
not
memory.
false.
I
Come on.
totally remember.
What?
It would come in an
Just saying.
envelope. The thing would come in an envelope. It would
yellow
say,
envelope, like with stripes
it
and
was
shit.
specific. Had the picture of
Yeah,
Ed
man.
McMahon on it, and we fought our parents to open that thing
Yeah,
because it was
'cause we
our
wanted to
parents
be
would
rich.
tear it up and throw it out and be like, "Oh, that's stupid," and you'd open it up and you'd take the stupid thing, read the letter, you'd take the letter that whatever, you trash the letter, but there was a scratcher on it, and if you scratch the right symbols, you put your name and address on there and you sent it through the mail, and then hopefully Ed McMahon got it, and then he'd come to your house with a big ass check. Like that was the thing. They'd even talk about it on the Tonight Show. It was a running joke on the Tonight Show with
The next thing,
Johnny
Ed McMahon's not real.
Carson.
It was crazy.
Like there's so many things are Mandela effect now, and you're just wondering, like, is it because we've hit a digital age where all of this old stuff has been either destroyed through not being able to keep the film, right? Because we know that a lot of that stuff over time deteriorates. So we did bad, we couldn't keep that footage, or is it
There's gotta be something
we're just
else
like
behind
we're
it.
gonna fuck with everybody, because if we can rewrite history on Ed McMahon and Fruit on the Loom and all these the Pizza Hut Taco Bell thing, Demolition
I
Man,
know.
if we can do that, imagine what else we'll just erase the Holocaust like it didn't happen.
No, but that's my conspiracy.
Right?
I feel like
get
that's
the
where
foil
they're
hat
headed.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that didn't happen.
Like mussels and oysters aren't the same thing.
Give me a break. One's this big,
Mandela
and then the
effect.
other's that big. But I'm telling you, man, like, I think that that's conspiracy.
100%.
Like, they're trying to dumb shit down
I
so
think-
that you feel stupid and you're questioning whether things like the Holocaust happened.
Well, because if you think of it, really? You want me to fill you up?
Sure.
All right.
If I say
With
no,
more people comes more ideas. When we were growing up, there might have been 5-6 billion people. 4 billion. I bet you could probably actually look that up. How many people were there in the world in
1985?
No, 1990. 1990 is a
Okay.
good time. I bet you there's only like 4.5 to 5 million people.
no, it's more than that.
I don't think so.
In the world?
Yeah, in the world. Billion people. 4.5 to 5 billion people in 1990. And I think at the time, because information wasn't passed on the same way either.
No.
The way we passed on information in the 80s and 90s before the internet was literally, you found somebody smarter than your dumbass and you asked them questions.
Yeah.
That's the way
And
it
it's word of
was.
mouth.
Like, it literally was. We learned more things from other people than we learned from reading books.
Oh, 100%.
We had our schools and
people
all
had
that.
experience.
Yes, experiences. So as we're going about now, the information transfer is liquefied.
Well, it's also standard. Like, on
And
the
literally,
internet.
like,
And then
anybody
there's-
can Google, but you could Google almost any point, you'll find 5 supporting, you'll find 10 that are opposite. It's flat Earth
Yeah.
thing. Is the Earth round? Is the Earth flat?
It's flat.
That's how you go, right? How do you prove it?
I'm pretty sure it's flat.
Like, there's actual airline pilots that are like, no, it's flat. It's like, dude, really?
I don't think it's airline pilots that are doing
I've
it.
seen videos of airline pilots
Really?
where they're like, no, like even the Antarctica thing, fantastic, right? Nope, the Earth is flat. Well, what happens when you get to Antarctica? Well, it just drops off. You're saying,
No,
you're saying there's a
mountain
different world.
wall, apparently.
Yeah, it's a wall. What's beyond the wall? Well,
Did you hear about those guys, those explorers that actually went down there and then they realized that it's not flat? And they're like,
Right?
fuck this, we're going home.
yeah, like, what the hell? Duh.
That was hilarious. Yeah, I don't know, man. Those flat Earth people, like, you know what their biggest, the one that really tweaked my mind a little bit was the telescope and the ship sailing off into the horizon. Because it gets smaller
Right,
and
yeah.
then disappears. And then you pull up a telescope and you can see it.
What do you mean, no?
Yeah, no, seriously, that was their argument.
Oh,
But it
that's
hadn't
silly
gone
and stupid.
far enough.
That's right. Like, keep watching it.
Yeah.
It's I don't understand how people try to dispute science that's been around for well over 500 years.
Like there's satellite images from space. I mean, come on.
Anything digital can be questionable, but if you look at the old school things, science, the way it was, it gives you all the freaking answers. It's just all our own stupid new ideas because of AI and whatnot.
I know, you can't even tell the difference between shit now.
Oh, that's the best.
The funniest is like clicking on a video that's clearly AI, and then people are arguing in the comments.
Oh, yeah,
You know what I mean? Or people are like, it's a nature video of a polar bear climbing a ship in the middle of the ocean. And, oh, look at these great humans and, you know, all that crap. And it's
really
like, dude, what
gotta
are you
think-
talking about? Why is a polar bear out in the middle of the ocean?
Like I said, how 9 billion people on the planet
I know.
now
They're
has
just
created this kind of void of intelligence, I guess. But what we're seeing is with the new AIs. So, like, if you're scrolling through, you'll see videos of like the grandma feeding a bear and shit, and people in the background are like screaming, "Ah, grandma, that's a bear, whatever." That's AI, you
That's
idiot.
not
There's
real.
no grandma that's going out after a bear. Do you know why? Because grandma knows better, and bears will eat your fucking ass. But there's so
Sounds
many
like a
people.
good time.
Oh, wrong choice of words. But it's true. There's so many things now. Like 4 years ago, I remember it was a comedy place in the States, and they literally put together an AI debate between Joe Biden and Donald Trump. This is 4 years ago, before AI was really even talked about. And I watched like 30 minutes of that debate. It was 4 hours long, for God's sakes. Like, who puts the time in for that? It was fake, 100% fake, looked 100% real. Like, the only way you could tell that it was fake was if you actually listen to what they were talking. They were F-bombing, and Joe Biden was talking, oh, the yellow man and whatever, so you knew it wasn't real.
Yeah, it's
but
funny.
I find that we're really starting to cross that line where things that are fake are really becoming real.
Well, that's
the dangerous thing is that people are really believing this stuff now.
You know when it started?
It's getting really crazy.
The first AI problem, really, in my opinion, was when there was some cops that got 5 cops that got shot in like Texas or Dallas.
Terminator?
No. So anyway, they took a voice.
Sure, it wasn't Arnold.
Okay. Anyway, they made Obama go down there, and he said some stuff, and then they turned it around digitally, and yeah, everybody believed it. Like, he's so racist and all that crap. Anyway, yeah, AI is like out of control.
Like, honestly, I would rather step back from AI and go back to the bath salt thing. Like, seriously, seems a little bit more believable. People, I don't even know what were they doing to the bath salts turning into zombies? What was that story?
No, that was a real thing.
Yeah.
Like, they were chewing people's faces
Yeah,
off.
right? That was like a controlled thing, though, right? It was in a small area.
But I'm saying,
wasn't like it was widespread.
No, it was.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can buy them in gas stations, man.
Lord,
There was one kid, he was, this is dark, but he was held up in his house for like 3 days. His parents were trying to like clean him up, but he kept doing it, and then he thought there was like a bunch of cops outside, and then he killed himself.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I watched a bunch of shit like
It seems like through our lifetime anyway, certain things have happened. Like, let's see. Okay, so the bath salt thing, Tide Pods.
Tide Pods.
Do you remember saliva? I think
sounds familiar.
Salvia.
Salvia. That's it.
Yeah.
Salvia. So I remember when this all of a sudden the salvia thing became popular, and I'd see YouTube videos or whatever of people doing salvia, and I was just like,
What is it?
It's kind of like weed.
Oh, it's
but
synthetic.
But like 1,000 times.
Yeah, it's the weed.
And these
bath
people
salt.
went like absolutely nuts for like.
Because all those things come from China, dude. China and like Australia.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. No, but they're crazy. They're literally like fucking up the West.
Yeah,
on purpose.
Well, I figured that because
Like,
we're
if
meatheads on our own. We didn't really need the encouragement. But send us all of your stuff. We'll
I
try
just
it.
choose to ignore it all. So. My life's not that hard. So stay away from the bath salts. Drink some beers. Life's good.
Bath salts.
Yeah. Words to live by.
I like to put bath salts in my draft.
Oh my god.
You know how we used to do that? It's not a thing anymore. I don't do that anymore, but we used to. A little bit of salt at the top of the draft.
Oh no,
Right?
I know people that do that.
Yeah, it's actually such a horseshit stupid thing.
Well, it takes away the foam or something.
No, it does not.
No?
No, it does nothing. It salts your beer.
Okay,
That's all
so-
it does. It's like adding a lime.
Have you
to
ever done
Corona.
this? Okay, if you cracked a beer at a
Yeah.
party, a pit
Yes.
party back in the day,
Okay.
and you went like this and put your finger in it, the foam stopped.
No, the foam stopped because it needs air to flow, and when you plug the top of the bottle, the foam stops
soon as-
because it's got no
if-
more air. There's a scientific thing that goes with that. That's just people being stupid. Again, hey, look, if
I feel like it worked.
If I
man.
stick 2 fingers in my asshole, I won't shit until I take my fingers back out again.
Yeah, and then the shit comes out. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm saying.
So if you
do
take
that,
your finger out and the foam stops,
Whoop.
what are you talking
we're doing
about?
the whoop.
Okay, your finger analogies are.
I'm
really
just saying, no, it's terrible. That's it.
Anyways.
But no, those are stupid things. Like putting a lime in a Corona.
I know, I fucking had that
That's
conversation
right?
the other day with
I'm
my
just
boy.
saying, like that's what the salt was. That's why we salted our beers.
Yeah.
Just to give it a salty. You'd have a little bit of head, put the salt in it. So every time you take a sip, you get a little bit of salt. It's like rimming your glass for a Caesar.
Jesus Christ, you're saying a lot of really inappropriate words, man. Like, fuck.
Drinking beer, having some oyster mussels. We're not German. He is, but we're not.
Don't make fun of my people, man.
Well, that's okay.
We've cleaned
I
things
said
up since then.
rimming, and I was using the proper term, and you decided to German it up.
Yeah, but you said it after a bunch of other stuff that you said. It, like culminated to a joke.
Culminated.
Yeah, like rimming was the last straw. I had to say something.
That was a good word, though. That's a good word.
What?
Rimming.
No. I thought you were culminating.
I'm amazed you said it, but not that great of a word. Just a
Wow.
long one.
That's what they call eating ass now.
No, that's rimming. Not culp. What was the word you said? Culminating?
Culminating?
Culminating. That's not rimming. That's not eating ass. Culminate. You can culminate too many rims,
Maybe.
I think. Good times.
It's always good times, me and you.
What else we got today?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Couldn't tell you.
Wow.
This is one of my favorite restaurants.
Actually, I do enjoy this place very much.
Nah. We make everything.
Do they still do like it was when it was old school? I wonder if they still do the buffet breakfast.
I don't know. But I know there's like no Cisco. Everything stuff comes out of a bag.
Everything is Canadian here. Everything is purchased, bought, whatever, served Canadian.
Yeah, it's great, man.
Yeah. Now food's so good here.
Yeah.
Beer was good. Whiskey was good. Everything was very good. I think we've hit our end.
Yeah, maybe.
All right. So as we finish up, this is at M.I.C's, DOS Dam, #Sudbury. We're going to sign off. Always come to M.I.C's, Canadian eatery and whiskey
Everything's
pub.
made from scratch.
Everything is Canadian made, Canadian bought. This is exactly where we want to be. Good drinks,
Yep.
good friends.
Sure.
It's already done.
Of course.
And thank you very much, guys. We'll see you guys next time.
Have a great day.